Yo, welcome to another Rowdy Thursday. Ladies and gentlemen, that can mean one thing and one thing only. It is a brand new episode of A Worthy Addiction.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this show, like no other, hosted by none other than me and this handsome devil here, my Rowdy brother. So I will not waste any freaking time introducing him. He is the visionary. He is extraordinary. He is revolutionary. Ladies and gentlemen, he is unworthy. Dynamite collector.
That was a beautiful introduction. Beautiful introduction. And the host of the show, the main attraction, the main event, the woman or the man that all the women come to see. He is the reason. He is the reason behind the saying snitches get stitches. Mr. Toy Addict 17.
Thank you for that beautiful intro. I like when you fuck up. It's just this.
Yeah, dude.
The
I've
realest
been on a roll. Like fucking 3
it's
weeks
good.
in a row. I fumbled.
Well, that shows how transparent you are. You know, you're not
how high I am.
Well, I mean, yeah, that too. But hey, everybody watching this, whether you're watching this live or you're watching this on a replay, we thank you. As always, thank you for hanging out with us every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
9:35 sometimes. Sometimes it's later than that, too.
Sometimes we get, the party starts before the actual party starts, if that makes any sense to anybody. Like we're in the back getting prepared. We're like pre-gaming. Yeah. Like you ever been to a party?
Yeah, because we got a lot of like backstage heat that we can't say on camera. You know, personal stuff. We don't want the writers finding out and TKO sending in fucking Pat McAfee to ruin A Worthy Addiction. You know.
We don't want that. No, absolutely not. So it's like I was saying, it's like pre-gaming. You ever did that growing up? Like when you were going to a party or a get together, you pre-game, you drank a little bit before you got to the spot, just so you can loosen up, right?
Yeah, you got to get in the mood.
I used to do that. I used to like when I was like, you know, illegal to drink, right? You know, we used to I used to go to a lot of like you know, family gatherings or even just parties with friends, right? And I knew there were going to be a lot of females there. So I was like, you know what? I got to get
in the groove.
I got to get in the groove. I can't be, I got to be comfortable. So I would pregame, I would have a couple of shots and then I would drink a little bit until I started feeling loose. And I started doing like the whole, like yoga, like kind of like a meditation thing. Like it's weird. Like I got a weird method. Like I do that Allegiance kind of. I don't know if you noticed that.
Sounds like you got a weird method.
No, I do. So, you know, just to kind of get myself prepared. And then as soon as I get to the spot, I'm comfortable. So I can walk up to anybody. I'll joke. Can we get it in? Is it verbal fluffing?
Yeah, he's got to have that.
I need a verbal fluffer. But it's good. That's what I used to do, man. And I'm telling you, as soon as I arrived and it started playing some of the tunes that I like, man, I hit that dance floor so quick. Women love when a man just wants to dance.
Just dances, yeah. Well, you know, you got to have the rhythm to be able to be one of those guys. You got to be able to dance. Like I can't dance. I got some fucking dull scissors when I cut a rug. Yeah. I'm not a good dancer. So I got to get like liberally drunk in order to even attempt dancing. And then it don't look nothing like dancing. And women are usually like, ew, no thanks. They're out there still dancing on you.
I agree. Well, there's 3 things I always say. If there's 3 things in the world that Danny has, and it's a guarantee, there's never fail, is I have rhythm, I have a bunch of kids, and I have a lot of baby fat. So that's the 3 guarantees.
See,
always a guarantee.
That's not the same guarantees you gave last time.
What was the 3 guarantees I gave?
Last time you gave 3 guarantees. I don't remember what one of them was, but 2 of them was that you always smell good and you got a good dick. Those were 2 of the 3 things that they had to know about you.
Wait, when did I share this? Was it
one time on here? I don't remember. I don't know exactly when. You're like, if there's 3 things about me, and then one was really something stupid, and then you're like, I smell good and I got good dick.
I mean, I don't disagree with you. I can't remember when I said this.
You'd be disagreeing with yourself, not me.
I would. I honestly, it sounds like something I would say, but I just can't remember the day I said it. I'm not gonna. Hey, I'm not gonna sit there and debate about it. I'm not gonna say, "Yeah, this is false information." This is true. This is true.
Give for president.
Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, what you see is what you get. So it's no plastic. That's like the new common word for me all week. It's been plastic. I don't want to be a plastic person. You know, I want to be transparent with everyone.
You have been listen. Hold the fuck on. Pause. Okay. You have been riding CM Punk's dick since the moment you started talking to me backstage.
Really?
And now you're dropping the plastic thing because that's what he said to Roman Reigns.
Well, I mean, me and CM Punk have a lot in common.
Yeah,
the only difference is I'm not straight edge. I drink, and I've had the devil's lettuce in the past, but like, you know, I don't ride his dick. Do I really ride his dick? No.
Listen, you backstage, you were talking some shit about I can't say what because it was personal, and you were making CM Punk references.
Not personal. Was I really? That wasn't. That's not purpose. It's really not purposely. Like, I don't purposely do that. Like, literally, that's what it is. Like, I just maybe I am kind of like a CM. Maybe I am Phil from the toy community. I'm the Phil.
Jesus, okay.
I'm just a lot more likable than a lot of other people that he is. I'm a lot more likable. So,
well,
I don't know. Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, going back, I don't disagree with the whole I smell good and I got good dick. Yeah. That is the truth. That has always been true about me.
We're back to
I stand by that. Yeah, so I will say that. But Unworthy, listen, enough about me. How are you doing, sir? You look great. You look healthy. You look like you're taking your vitamins and, you know, all that other good stuff.
Yeah, definitely my vitamins. A lot of vitamins. They grow outside and they're, you know, you smash them up really nice and then you set them on fire. Very good vitamins.
Yeah.
No, man, listen, for real though, I've been fucking busy as shit. I got kids in baseball. I got a kid coming home from college soon. Been fucking nonstop. I needed tonight. Little boys night.
You need a boys night, right? I hear you, man. But that's the beautiful thing about us parents, right? Where we got all these things and then we have this 1 day a week, right? And shame on us for the days that we take off, but we really sometimes need those days off. Like, it's like it gets overwhelming. Like, we're not gonna sit here and pretend like this is life for us. You know, we love doing this show and you know, we will always do this show. But one of the things me and Unworthy always said in the beginning was like, hey, we're never going to treat this like a job. We're going to do this like it's a hangout. This is what it was always meant to be, right?
Yeah.
We'll have guests, but I agree with you 100%. And like, it could kind of get overwhelming, but this is why I like pre-gaming, right? In the back. Before we get on here, right?
Because I want to be loose. We got gossip we can't share on.
Yeah, we got gossip. Me and Unworthy are like the besties, like the, you know, like if you're like when you used to be walking the living room before you went outside to play with your friends, and mom was on the phone with her friend and she was loud as hell, and she's like, "Girl, let me tell you about this bitch I saw at the store today," and you should have seen the way her fucking hair looked, or how shitty her nails were. Or how I saw her husband with another woman, and all that's
a lot. That's a lot. Your mom was gossiping.
My mom is mom. I didn't mean that, mom. I didn't mean none of that, mom. I promise. Don't listen to Kevin. He doesn't know what he's saying. No, I didn't say any of that. She'll jump in. I almost forget she watches it sometimes. It's scary.
Yeah,
but the chat's here, Kevin. The chat's here, man, and I want to say hi to the chat real quick. We got Psycho Ed. What's going on, Psycho Ed? How are you doing, man?
Up,
we got Cobra Dad. What's up, dude?
What's up, Cobra?
What's going on? He said, "I love you guys."
Matt Collectible.
Collectible's fun. What's up, dude? He says, "Always too busy for my show." Hey, fuck that. You reached out. I'm not ever too busy, and I'm sorry I didn't get back to you. Yes, I'm good for next Wednesday.
I was too busy.
I am good for next Wednesday. We're good. I will be on your show next Wednesday. I promise. All right, that's my word. Hey, Webhead's in the house. What's going on? What's up, Toy? What's going on, buddy? Says pinche botching the intro.
I know,
He's knocking you for botching the intro. Jersey Cream says, what up, Rowdy Boyz? What do you guys think of the Clayface dude? We're gonna definitely talk about that.
We're gonna get into that.
We're definitely gonna get into that. He said, dang, these boys hang out late night. He says, Kang's Wang smells like Danny.
What part of Danny?
We get this she says, if you're from New York, Toyota, did you ever drink nutcrackers from the corner of the bodega? I'm not from New York, but it interests me. Not just the name alone, I kind of want to like go now. Like it's interesting. Yeah. Diggs Wang smells like KJ. Ryan Wang smells like the fall.
Cobra Dad has all this information on what
he knows everybody. He's probably just walking around smelling everybody's wang.
He knows what our wangs smell like, and he can cross-reference with everybody else's ass. It's weird.
That's a talent. That's a talent. A lot of porn stars can't do that. So
now, actually, this is a question. Here's a serious question for Cobra Dad. Can you go up to Danny's ass and sniff it and say, "Wow, Danny's ass smells like CM Punk's dick"? Does it work in reverse, or is it just the one way only?
Go's wiener smells like sadness. He said facts. Jedi Jack smells like y'all. Okay. It's okay. Vico, what's up, Vico? How you doing?
What's up, Vico?
It says the Weekly Habit Wang smells like Worthy Addiction. That is a fact. Danny, stop with those puto glasses. I like these. These are my Ozzies. I call them the Ozzy Osbournes.
I think they look like Seth Rollins glasses. I like it.
Yeah, I bet Kev needs a boys' night. He says you need a boys' night. Vico, the Mighty Ducks hat is lit. I like that hat too. It is pretty cool. Did I tell you that I was like getting into like buying hockey jerseys for some reason? They look fucking great. It's getting a little too hot for them.
But then you don't watch hockey, right? It's like I don't really watch hockey either.
I don't watch hockey. I just like the jerseys. They look really nice.
I watch some hockey, but like I don't fucking understand how it works.
He says, "Clock it. This is the yap." Sounds like my kids would say. Clock it. Clock it. It says, "Please smash that like button and subscribe if you have all." Thank you, Webhead. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the love as always. Cobra Dad. And it says, Wang Candle's business sounds like. It says, Vico, you're onto something. Yeah, he is. Vico's always onto something.
Vico is smart. We've been waiting for our Penguin of the Night fact. I'm sure he'll come up with one.
Mm-hmm. So, Kevin, I have before we get into like all the trending stuff. So I saw this article online. It wasn't an article. It's more like a little thing. You know how Facebook, you scroll up. Sometimes they'll have these little stupid things. Like they'll talk about things. So it was a photo of two R&B artists, and it was a male fan. It was so this young man, I guess, went to an R&B concert, and he took a photo with two R&B artists, right?
Mm-hmm.
And and the top was, is it like the kids say, is it sus? Is it weird for a man to go by himself to a male artist R&B concert? Is that a weird thing to do? Like, and some people said no. So the argument is a lot of people say no because that's usually where all the single women or women are at, right? They go to see these guys. And if you're going, you go because you probably enjoy the music, but you're also going because that's like hunting season for you. You're there and you're trying to meet people, right? Meet women, whatever. But some people claim that it's kind of weird because it's like you're by yourself at a male R&B concert. And then it got me thinking, I've heard people tell me that it's weird to go to the movie theaters by yourself.
Really?
Yeah. I
guess let me try to answer the question on, do I think it's weird?
Do you think it's a weird thing?
Name an R&B artist. Name R&B artist. I don't know.
R&B artist.
Like Trey Songz, Chris Brown.
Trey Songz, Chris Brown, right?
All right. So would it be weird if I went by myself to
By
Chris Brown?
yourself and you did the photo op and everything? Like, would it be a weird thing for you to do that? Like, do you
I
think
mean,
that's or do
I think
not
I think
you?
it,
Do you think it's weird for a guy to do that? Just a male, a guy
no,
to
I don't think so. I think if you're a big fan, if you're a big fan of the musician,
right.
like I'm trying to think, like if I was gonna go to a concert, it wouldn't be an R&B concert really. Like if I was to go to like well, I've went to Montage Mountain. It's kind of close around here. I went to see Montage Mountain. I went to see Rick Ross and Lil Wayne.
Collector
I
425, what up, dude?
would have paid to go backstage and meet them if that was available to me because I like their music. I don't know if that would that have been weird if I went backstage to meet Rick Ross and Lil Wayne? Would that have been weird?
Well, I mean, it's not. It's different. That's like hip hop. R&B.
Well,
Because you gotta think.
I don't think the genre really makes a difference.
Well, it does. It does because the way they describe it's stupid to me. Like I really think it's stupid, but the way they describe it is that I guess they made it. I guess what they were making it out to be is like if it's an R&B singer or somebody that appeals more to the women, like guys, it's weird for a man to go by himself to those.
I guess
concerts.
that's where I guess by myself. I mean, if I were going, I would be going either with my wife or my daughter. I'm sure.
Like a Justin Bieber concert. Would you go to a Justin Bieber concert by yourself?
I wouldn't go to a Justin Bieber concert with anybody.
Or a Jonas? Was it the Jonas Brothers? Would you go to
I'd go see the Jonas Brothers. I like them.
By yourself? You would go?
No, and I wouldn't go by myself, and I wouldn't do.
You would go with like. No. You would go with like maybe
with my daughter.
With your daughter, or, if it was somebody maybe your wife likes, also you would go with her.
My
right?
wife and my daughter, they like that music. I wouldn't take my sons because they're fucking animals.
So again,
I'd lose them in the zoo.
Right. So here's my thing, right? Like when I was reading this article, they made it out to seem like it's weird for a man. Like if I went to go see Justin Bieber by myself, it's weird. Even if I like the music, it's like, why is a 40-year-old man at a Justin Bieber concert by himself?
I don't think it would be any weirder if you were to go to like a Taylor Swift concert by yourself and pay for the backstage photo op. I don't think that would be any weirder.
Right. I think it's weird if you went to
equally as weird to me.
I think it would be weird if you went by yourself as a man, but then again, it's not weird because that's where all the women go. If you're a single man, right? It would be weird if you went to a Cardi B concert by yourself. That would be weird. That would be a little bit. I don't know, man. It's just the.
I think you got a skewed fucking opinion on what's weird.
I don't honestly. I really don't care. I really don't care. I just the way they made it. Again, I've been told that it's kind of weird for people to go to a movie theater by themselves, like to go watch a movie. I don't think that's weird at all. I actually enjoy it sometimes. First of all, I can never go anywhere with my kids when I used to go with my kids because it's always I got to use the bathroom. Yeah, and you're like midway in the movie and then you got to get up and that's too much. Or
I think going to the movie theater alone is a very dad thing. It's a very dad thing to do.
Right.
Because I'm doing that with I'm going to go see The Mandalorian and Grogu by myself first. And then I'm going to take my wife and kids so we can all see it. And if any of the kids have to go to the bathroom, I can take the kids to the bathroom. So my wife don't have to miss it.
Be still my heart. We got our former PR department in the house.
Oh, take that down. Take that down. Take that back down. You be quiet down there.
It says someone help a worthy has to be tied up in the basement. Help. He says no because there's mad bitches. Hey, I agree.
Well, listen. I think that's the other thing is if you're going there as a single man, not because you like the music, but because you're going to hit on women. At that point, yes, it's a very weird thing to pay for the backstage experience. That's a weird thing.
Right. He says you're there to add a service, dicks to mills, but with 5 babies. Right. Right. He says Cisco. Would you go see Cisco by yourself?
No, probably not.
Honestly, it really depends on the artist.
Like if it was Cisco and they were bringing Drew Hill back the whole 9 yards, then we could talk about it.
I think the topic is more of. I think it's because again, if you watch a lot of these like R&B guys, like I've seen videos online where like Usher, right? Usher, he walks around with cherries, like a bunch of cherries, and he passes the cherries out to the ladies, and he makes the ladies kind of like eat them, but he like hovers the cherries over their mouth. And then Chris Brown does the whole like he brings the ladies to the stage and he like grinds on the ladies, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why. So the way they
got kicked out because you were trying to get up on stage to get grinded.
So no,
you're like
the reason. No, so the reason they're saying it, the reason they say it is because it's like it appeals more to the ladies. Like it's a concert, and although you like, they're saying like although you like the artist and you like the music, right? They say it's weird because it's like it's really for the ladies. It's like a show for the ladies, but you're going. And you're like, but like to me, it's like if I like the artist,
what is it? Fucking Magic Mike? Yes, it'd be weird for me to go to Magic Mike by myself and pay for the backstage.
So what happens?
That'd be really fucking wild.
So you kind of have to like play it off, right? Like let's say you go to an R&B concert and the artist takes off his shirt and throws baby oil. So you don't seem like, so you don't look gay or whatever.
You got happens at fucking R&B concerts, dude. You
gotta look it up. You gotta look it the fuck up. I'm so serious. When you go to these concerts, sometimes these R&B guys, they the ladies are there for them. Especially, some of these ladies paid almost a band for the fucking tickets to be able to be there and see them and feel the sweat and the body
heat, fucking baby oil off of them.
Jesus right. Christ. So some of these fucking guys, like they take off their shirts. Or they'll start grinding on the stage where the girls are at close to the ladies. So what happens? So what they're saying is that those shows are
fucking R&B guys got 30 kids.
So it caters more to the ladies. So for a man to go by himself is like,
I guess, the more you explain an R&B concert to me, the more weird it feels. But hey, I'm not gonna fucking yuck no.
I like the music.
Fucking get your
and then on. Well, some people say they go for the, some single, a couple of guys like it, but me and you, like if you were single or a group of friends of mine going, we're all single men, we'll go and for the ladies, like confirm Danny takes his shirt off and starts crying at a concert. Hey, if I was an artist, I definitely would be. I definitely would be that guy. But yeah, no, I'm serious. Like that's what so they say that it's weird. So like to make it not weird, you got to kind of be like, when they take their shirt off, you kind of have to like look at the girls like, oh, that makes you hot, baby. Wait till I take my shirt off.
Yeah. Wait till I take my shirt off at 2:00 in the morning when there's no lights on.
And Mika with the penguin. Penguin facts. Penguins are mascots on many of the teams, not excluding the Pittsburgh Penguins. Father, I just said thank you.
Thank you.
He says, listen, we're going to draw the line here.
Yeah, listen, I'm not going to see I've heard about this. I've heard about this shit.
Mr. Jacko says Danny was in the line to catch the cherries. I'm fuck that. Yeah, right. I'm glad Jackie said that. Jack, I made a joke. Like, I was talking about the cherries thing, and I was like, imagine going with your girl, right, or your wife, right, and you guys have a great like your husband and wife, but you got a relationship like your guys are best friends, right? Like I would be the guy that if my wife or my girl was getting a cherry, like over, I would, how they yell, "That's my man," and like when they're shooting basketballs to fuck the whole thing up for them. You ever see those videos where they're like shooting the foul line and like one of the teammates will fuck around with the teammate and go, "That's my man," and they'll mess them up. You got to watch those videos. They're great.
I've never seen this.
So I would be the guy and the husband or the boyfriend that if I saw, so I wouldn't feel kind of weird or people look at me like, look at your girl. Like while she's doing that, I was like, that's how she does my balls. I would say that so loud. I would like, that's how she dangles my balls.
Jesus.
For real. I would. I'm not going to, listen, you're not going to make me look crazy. Fuck that.
No, not any crazier than you can make yourself look.
He says, would it be weird to go to a female concert by yourself? No.
I don't know. I think if I were, it all depends on, I don't want to say looks because you're not supposed to judge people by their looks. What's up, bro? But if you see like some, neck beard, fucking having bald headed ass, goofy glasses, his shirt stretched out at the fucking neck. He looks like he's got grease stains all over his fucking shirt from his Big Macs. You see that guy pulling himself up next to Ariana Grande at a backstage meet and greet. That's fucking weird, and he shouldn't be allowed backstage.
Okay.
All right, I hate to be that guy, but actually, you know what? I don't fucking hate to be that guy.
As somebody,
That's the truth.
as somebody from our chat right now is like, damn, I gotta cancel my concert tickets now. Rails says, what up, Cody?
You know the fucking type I'm talking about.
Yeah, Cody whimpered with Randy Orton punted him in the eye. He sure no fucking did. He fucked his eye. He says,
bro, he fucking detached his retina. That's the same shit that happened to Shawn Michaels. Why Shawn Michaels got the fucking wonky
eye. Bill says, only weird if you bring a bottle of jerky. I mean, yeah. I mean, if they even let you get by, like security, like if security lets you, I think if they do that, they're.
Name 2 places it's not weird to show up with Jergens. Name 2 where it's not weird.
Church.
No. That's weird.
That is. You ever?
You bringing lotion to church?
Yeah. Sometimes your hands get ashy.
Okay. I guess I'm not familiar enough with church.
Is that I want to go to Lady Gaga's concert with a free woman right shirt and the Bill Cosby bitch. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
I appreciate that.
We're gonna get taken down for that.
He says Adele by myself too. Adele's a great artist. I go see Adele. Do you really think that movie is worth it? Unworthy collector. I'm still complaining about Star Wars, but I will go to Mortal Kombat too. We're definitely gonna get into all that, dude. We're gonna definitely move it because there's a bunch of stuff I need to talk about, especially with that Clayface trailer.
Yeah.
It says Danny's been to Thunder grinding stage. Fuck you. He says, would you go watch Magic Mike by yourself? Beat me to it. No, we wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't. I sure wouldn't.
You can grind on me, dude. Goddamn. Jackie says it's only gay if you swallowed it. She meant the cherries. You fucking asshole. That's my man. Yeah, dude, those videos are great.
Is this a basketball thing? The free throw?
It's like a bunch of videos. It's a bunch of videos. You got to look them up on TikTok if you got TikTok. So it's like either high school kids or like even middle school kids do it. It's fucking weird. Even like at NBA games. Where like they're about to like whoever's shooting at the foul line and they're about to as soon as they shoot, there's like, that's my man, and they look back and they get so mad, or they'll like miss the shot because they're fine because they get embarrassed. So it's fucking hilarious.
What the fuck?
It's so fucking hilarious. Yeah,
it sounds like some shit LaMelo Ball would do on the fucking court.
Danny's on the cut coach. What do you think of whiskey and rum with R&B dudes? Who do you drink whiskey and rum with R&B dudes? So who would we drink with if we could drink with somebody?
I would.
Anybody that does.
I would not drink with R. Kelly or Bill Cosby. Not a fucking chance, brother.
I mean, Bill Cosby is not a fucking R&B singer. He's not a fucking R&B singer.
I wouldn't fucking eat pudding from Bill Cosby either.
He says McDonald's. Oh, this is the places he wouldn't bring lotion, right? He says McDonald's bathroom and Chuck E. Cheese place. Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord, you fucking guys.
Oh, my God. Well, speaking of bottles of Jergens, I think this is a good time for us to get our question of the weekend.
Let's hear it.
Everybody feel free to answer along. I felt like a break from all the serious questions. And we'll do like a really serious question here.
Okay, right? Let's do it.
So the question of the night, how many arms would you have if you could have as many arms as you wanted? You got to keep in mind that these are all physically attached to your body 24/7. You don't just get them for temporary. It's forever.
So how many arms?
If you could add arms to your body, as many as you want, how many would you add?
See,
but you stay the same size. Like you stay your size.
See, I want to say 4. I want to say 2 extra arms, so I can have 4. with the anticipation that I'll look in the mirror and feel like Goro from Mortal Kombat, but I'll really look like Mr. Krabs from fucking SpongeBob. Like money, money, money. Like I would do the regular, like I wouldn't add additional. Like I feel like 4 arms is good enough because there's so much I could do. Imagine who the fuck needs to go to a fucking. You don't need no ladies need to go to an R&B concert when you got Danny with 4 arms. I could do all the shit that those guys could do, even better. So let's not that 4 arms is enough,
and half the time as well.
KJ, what's up, dude?
I 100%, if I could, I 100% would have 4 arms, and that was what I would have the Goro look too.
You would have the Goro look?
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Who wouldn't? Like, think about how your fucking sex game is gonna level up. Like, I could have both hands on the hips and still be hitting the fucking Jason Bateman, fucking flexing and kissing in the fucking mirror at the same time. You know what I mean?
And in reality, it'll be
level up.
And in reality, like your job is like at the supermarket at the at the line, and you're like
you're just bagging shit a lot faster.
Oh my god, he said 17 arms, so I can carry my big ass balls from dragging on the ground. Oh god. He says Nick Cannon's still trying to catch Danny up in Kids Count. Jesus Christ. I think he has more than me. He has way more than me. Yeah, 4 arms. Now here's a question. What profession? Because I mean, obviously with 2 extra arms, you're like levels over like whatever.
I'm going like, straight to the fucking WWE, baby. I'm gonna be a fucking champion.
What would be your name? The Cock?
No, that wouldn't make sense at that point. You know he's the Cock. He's got 4 arms.
What would be your name? Your wrestling name?
Oh man, I don't know. I should have thought of that.
The Torta.
The Torta. What would be my 4-armed wrestling name? It would probably be just like something like mythical. Like,
right.
I almost just said Goro. That's not mythical. That's fake. I don't know.
I think I would be like a luchador if I was a wrestler. And at 4 arms, I'd be a luchador, and I'll put like a mask on, and I'll call myself langosta, which is lobster in Spanish. A lobster, like I would be the lobster. I don't know. I just feel like, that's a catchy name. All red, kind of like Rey Mysterio and them were wearing kind of all red, and then I would have like the big old foam claws, and I would come up and do like this whole like
the rock lobster walk.
Yeah, like I would do that whole thing and then walk out. That would be my name.
The lobster.
It says more arms than a cricket. It says El Cuatro. Right.
Now, like what kind of job could you get, or what kind of job could you have where you would reasonably say, you know what, give me fucking, I keep the 2 arms I've got and give me 8 more. What kind of job would you have if you had to have 8 arms? And what kind of fucking weirdo? Who would say?
You got to be a professional. Right. You got to be a fluffer.
That's probably right.
Just think how much my handyman. Yeah, a handyman. Yeah, a handyman. A handyman.
But
no. I mean, I think maybe like a NASCAR. One of those assembly guys that changes the tires and adds the gas to the cars. Like I would get that kind of job. Like
I mean, if you think of like fictional characters who have more than 1 set of arms, like the cool ones all have 4. Anything more than that, and they're like they get less cool with the more arms they get. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, Spider-Man was pretty cool when he was the Man Spider.
Yeah, but he only had 4.
Really? That's a Buddhist.
But like, think about if like you just see somebody with fucking 8 arms. It's like they look like a fucking centipede, Try to fit 8 more arms in between your fucking armpits and your hips, and then what are they good for?
It's a masseuse. A masseuse would be nice.
Maybe.
But masseuse would be nice. You know, be another
those
good job.
Motherfuckers who get 8 extra arms, though. They're perverts. They're some sort of fucking pervert. Why you need that many arms, bro?
See, I'd probably have like an assembly job. Like I would work like having a whole assembly line, and then my arms just be like doing this.
Are you really good hand-eye coordination? Like, do you have good hand-eye coordination?
No.
Well, how are you going to control fucking four of them sons of bitches?
I would have to get them surgically removed at that point, because I don't think I would be able to handle that many. I mean, shit. Let alone like, imagine like, you know how you wake up in the morning and then you're like, your arm falls, like you lay on your arm for too long and it falls asleep. Like that shit happened to me one time, and I was like trying to pick up my phone and I kept like slapping it. Like,
oh man, like, it would probably fucking happen all the time if you're laying on your side.
Right, because it's how do you sleep? I tell you what, though, hugs would be great. Like if you had your lady and she's like, "Give me a hug," it'd be like,
you get her high and get her low. You know,
right. He says, "I'd be a super mechanic, more efficient with my two arms." I agree.
Yeah, I think my job would be a lot more cumbersome if I had any more arms. Because sometimes I'd be in some fucking cramped in places that I can barely fit my fucking ass into. So I think adding two more arms would really throw me off.
You know, I've never asked you this question, being somebody that fixed stuff, and you always got your hand up something, and I mean that respectfully, because I know you got your hand up some things that need to be fixed, right? Not like I asked or anything like that. I mean,
no, rarely.
Like, what is the weirdest place you ever had your hands in at work?
At work,
like the weirdest thing that you ever had to like fix or something.
I mean, I don't know if it was exactly the weirdest thing, but one of the grossest fucking things was we had a grease trap get clogged. Somebody dropped a fucking mixing spoon down the fucking grease trap. And the grease trap was fucking overflowing because the way the spoon was lodged in there. So I had to fucking lay on my side, and like I had to get fucking shoulder deep. It was up into my fucking neck and my beard from like reaching down in there to get this fucking spoon to get it unclogged. I went fucking straight outside and hosed myself off and then went the fuck home.
KJ, only you would think of something like that. Like, think of the money you could make. Well, listen, if you want to make some money, Legion's Con, you're hired. You're fucking hired. You just named the price, buddy, and I got you. Will Flow, what's up, dude? What's up? Yeah, dude. I always picture like anytime like you tell me like that you got your hand, like every time you like send me that text message when I've called you like 5 times and I know you're busy, but I still call you just like I feel like, and it's really for nothing, and you're like, oh, my hand is up something right now, I'll give you a call back. I always like picture you like your hands like down the toilet. I don't know why. You're not a plumber.
I'm not a plumber. No,
you're not a plumber.
No, I fix machines. Yeah,
but I feel like he says for you free of charge. I got you. I appreciate you.
Usually when I say that, it's because I don't have the machine unplugged,
right?
And I have my hands inside, and it's a lot of boilers, because it's coffee equipment, so it's a lot of hot, heat, and then there's hot electric. So like I'm usually having to be very careful about where my hands are going so I don't burn myself or electrocute myself. Right.
No, but what I mean also too is like I feel like you're a nice guy. I feel like you're the type of guy that if you're like, let's say you're fixing a boiler or fixing like an oven or something, right? And like one of the cute employees, and she's like, hey, listen, I know it's not in your job description, but like this toilet's been clogged for like days, and I feel like, is there any way you can help me? Because we don't have any guys here that can help us.
No,
like I feel like you would.
If you submit a work order for that, though, the guy that does that sort of stuff will be here today.
But I feel like you would be the guy to be nice, to be like, oh, it's you got to submit you would be like, I'm sorry, honey, I know you got to submit a work order, you got to get a plumber to, but you know what, for you, I got you. And then your hand would be like knee deep in the toilet or something, trying to remove like a fucking pad or something. I don't fucking know.
You're wrong, bro. I wouldn't do that.
No?
Because it's because I'm a bit of a snob when it comes to what I do for work now. Okay. Because I've earned that right. I've been doing this for a very long time. And I now do not do any plumbing. The grease trap shit is a different situation because it is part of our equipment. But you do not see me doing plumbing anymore. I don't do drains. I don't do toilets.
Vico, this is false, Vico. I'm not. He says playing is safe. The wives are always listening. Danny trying to get you in trouble, bro. No, I'm not. No, listen. I know. I've met this. I've met his wife. I know who she is. I know her by name, and I could honestly tell you that is one person I would never cross. I promise you that I would never cross that woman. So no, I get myself in trouble. But never him. I would never get him in trouble.
Not on purpose. No.
Not on purpose, at least. Oh, man. He says, I'm kidding. No, we know you're kidding. Unworthy. Shit, we a bunch of stuff, man, right? Like a bunch of stuff that dropped. And we got a bunch of trailers. Well, not a bunch of trailers, but a bunch of things happened during the week and during the weekend, too. And, you know, you got a couple of things you want to talk about. So maybe we could do some of those.
Yeah. First up, we'll only touch on it a little bit because it was a pretty lackluster show. WrestleMania was last week. Yeah. Saturday's night one was fucking horrible, terrible, and rotten, no good, really, really bad.
Right.
Really bad. Nothing of note happened on that show. It was all fucking dog water.
What do you rate? First of all, what do you rate night one from 1 to 5?
From 1 to 5, I feel like giving it a 1 is not fair. I feel like it should be a 0.
Okay, so a 0 for night one.
Well, I guess I'm being unfair. One match was good, and it was not WrestleMania good. It was the best best match of the night was Gunther and Rollins, and it wasn't even WrestleMania good. It was just a good match. That was the best match of the night, and it wasn't even that good. Okay,
and then night two, what would you rate night two from 1 to 5?
I would say they really bounced back, and I would say it's fair to say a 3.5 and 4.
3.5. Now, the entire show as a whole, how would you rate it? 1 through 5.
If you had to rate it, put them together,
yeah,
I would say it only made, night 2 being as good as it was, only made it a 2.
Really? So a 2 for you. I for night 1, I'm gonna give it a 1 only because I'm going to give it a 1 just because I want to be nice. But I do agree. Like, there wasn't anything spectacular. Like, I felt all the matches were rushed. I was really disappointed in the Ice Show Speed. I thought that fight was going to be entertaining. Stupid. And it was rushed. Nothing really. Yeah. There wasn't any moments. Like, even honestly, as much as I love seeing Paige come out, it wasn't exciting. Like, I wasn't oh my god, I
wasn't excited to see that at all. I
thought it was weird. So I would definitely give night 1 a 1 just to be nice. Night 2, 1 through 5, I'm definitely gonna give it a 3.5 only because it was definitely more entertaining. I feel like the ladder match, for me, in my opinion, kind of stole the show. I knew that was going to steal the show. Mm-hmm. But again, I feel like the
ladder match was the best match of the night.
In my opinion, it was for me only. For me and my son watched it, and it was the match that me and my son were the most invested in. Like, we yelled, we laughed, like we had I had a better time watching that match because I was really
right. It wasn't about psychology,
No. It was more of I was really entertained with that match. Like, that was the match that I was like, wow, that was good. They all did great.
Yeah, they did.
But I definitely would say I give night 2 definitely a 3.5 because
that
the same
fucking thing spike that Rusev took off the ladder with Rey Mysterio, man, that looked fucking gnarly on both of them.
Right.
Rey Mysterio went forward and smashed his fucking face right off of that ladder.
Right. That's what I'm saying. There's always the risk of somebody seriously getting hurt. Yeah. So, but like I said, I think for me, and I had mentioned this, and people would disagree. People say, "Oh, I don't think that's the match of the night," and I get it. That's fine for me. It is because
from an entertainment aspect, you definitely would say for sure the ladder match was the most entertaining match of both nights. No, it was definitely it was my favorite match of both nights, for me. Yeah. Like, it was my favorite one. It was the one, like I said, it was the one me and my son watched. We were the most invested in it, and we enjoyed the most. Both of them did, because we were laughing. Yeah, I mean, a lot of ahs and oohs and all that. It was great. The Roman and Punk match was all right. It was a good match.
It was a good match.
I think that was my favorite match of the whole weekend. Not from an entertainment aspect, but from like, the psychology of it. And, it's a culmination of a storyline now. And I think it was tense all the way through because it was like, fuck, CM Punk's going to pull this off. And everything he said was true.
Right.
And, we're not going to get Roman Reigns all summer, yada, yada. Right. And there was plenty of times dramatically where it looked like it could go either way.
Right. From what people were saying, and I don't know how much truth this is, because again, I don't go based on speculation and stuff, but from what they were saying was TKO were the ones that switched and won and decided that Roman would be the one. Triple H pushed for Punk to win. He wanted Punk to win the match. So it was never supposed to be intended that way, but again, it's what it is. I don't know what the plan is. I think a lot of the matches, and I meant to say a lot of the matches on night one felt like, I agree with you, they didn't feel like WrestleMania matches. It felt like more SmackDown Raw matches to me.
Right. They could have condensed this all to like just one night,
one night,
a bunch of this bullshit that they did.
I mean, and we said this the last time. We said that a lot of matches felt like they just threw something together to add to the card, right? Like it was like, right. Yeah. And then last minute they were making matches like street fights last minute, and like it's like, oh, let's add a little spunk to this match. Right. Like
all of a sudden, like the demon match, all of a sudden it was a street fight. Just as they're coming to the ring, they're like, by the way, this is now a street fight.
Now the match that I really want to touch base on is the Obafemi and Brock Lesnar match. Yeah, there you go. So from what I'm told, he caught everybody by surprise. He never told anybody he was going to do that. Like it's Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar does whatever Brock Lesnar wants to do.
Who's going to tell him?
Who's going to tell him no? Like I would never imagine this man coming to you at a Starbucks saying, "Hey, I want a iced matcha banana latte with extra cold foam and
whatever the cherry on top is. You make it.
Put some sprinkles on top of it." What are you gonna say? What are you, a bitch, Brock Lesnar? No man gets sprinkles. No, fuck. You're gonna put sprinkles on his fucking coffee, on his matcha, and he wants hearts written on it. You're gonna do that shit. You're not gonna argue with him. You're gonna fucking do it. So here's Brock Lesnar. He has his match. He basically passes the torch, and he retires in the middle of the ring. People are speculating and saying he didn't retire because he really wants to end his match at his hometown, which is in SummerSlam, right?
I don't think he does.
I don't think he does. I think Brock did what he wanted to do.
Right. Yeah. I think he caught wind that they were going to make him job to fucking Gunther. And he was like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not going to job to Gunther.
And you know what, though? I don't think he should. I don't think he needed to, because it kills. And I don't want to dwell too much in it. It kills the character of Brock Lesnar to have. I get it. You want to push Gunther.
I think he went out. He went out the way he wanted to, and I think it was fitting because you have Brock lose to Oba, and then that was. I feel like that was probably the plan all along. The plan was all along for Oba to beat Brock,
right?
And then they had plans for Brock after that, and he probably saw like, I'm already losing to who should be the one to dethrone me. I'm losing to him now. Right. Why would I go on to lose to somebody else?
Right. And he has this, so, again, in the end of the match, he takes off his gloves, he takes off his boots. He's emotional as shit, so he's crying. So you can actually see, like, he's legit, like, feeling this moment. Paul Heyman's really, Paul Heyman is, like, really sobbing in the ring and shit. So it was bittersweet, too, because you know what's crazy, and I agree. That's the first time I ever seen Brock be that, like,
a human,
a human, not a monster, because all the interviews, everywhere you seen him, he looked so like he didn't look approachable. In interviews, he's a very intimidating fucking dude. Like I haven't even met this guy. It's a very intimidating looking guy. And that night, like he was waving, he was shaking everybody's hand. Like he seemed very much human and very much like humbled with the experience that he had. Like it was a different.
He seemed, he was acknowledging the fans. He seemed genuinely appreciative.
Appreciative of everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's more scarier than him being Brock Lesnar,
right?
In a way,
and being nice,
right? like I was more scared of seeing him wave and shaking everybody's hands than him actually coming out and being who he normally is. So I was like, who the fuck is this guy? like I'm like, not the face, please don't smile at me. So it's like it's weird.
Yeah,
but it was nice.
I was genuinely shocked and kind of bummed out in a way. I grew up watching Brock Lesnar. He's been the man. My whole fandom.
He's been your man. He's been your man.
Yeah, and I tell him he's a good girl.
And you wouldn't. You would never.
I would.
You would never. You would never. You would probably whisper it. You would be like,
he's either gonna laugh or he's gonna beat me up. Either way, it's good content for me.
You're gonna be like, he's gonna be like, what'd you say? Oh, nothing at all.
Big fan. Big fan of yours. I've loved you my whole life.
Oh my god.
If it was Cobra, he'd be like, his dick smells like Sable's ass.
How do you know, Cobra?
We've had some wild fucking WrestleMania weekend, and then we've had some wild fucking movie trailer releases.
Yeah, we have.
Starting, which one do you want to start with? I got two that I found. I know one of them
surprised me.
All right, first one is The Death of Robin Hood with Hugh Jackman. Have you seen this?
I haven't seen the trailer, but I saw that same image online, and I first I thought it was like Anthony Hopkins. I don't know why I thought it was Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah,
but then I was
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. So it's like what is it, like the last days of Robin Hood or some shit? Like I didn't know Robin Hood died. Did he die? So, I don't know.
We're gonna watch it right here.
Okay.
Tell us stories. They're all lies. Lies that I told long ago. So that fools would follow me into the dark. We were monsters.
It looks pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
This world cares only about blood. And blood is all that we're given in return. I am the outlaw, Robin Hood.
After seeing him with that bow and arrow and that beard, I almost want to say that if they ever wanted to make a live action Dark Knight Returns, he would make an amazing old man Arrow. Like, I think he would be like that guy I would pick for Arrow. For Green Arrow. Remember, he was like old, he was missing an arm. Like, I think he would be great. I feel like Hugh Jackman.
We have gotten to this point where Hugh Jackman is now the old guy in movies,
Right. And
it makes me fucking feel old as fuck.
Right, because we watched him in the X-Men movies, and then we seen him in other movies, and wow, yeah, dude, like he's the old man.
He's the old man now in movies. Man. Like
he's not Hugh Jackman anymore. He's old Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh old man.
Hugh old man Jackman. But it looks good. I always like movies that are movies. I mean, again, will it be a movie that I go see?
These like type of medieval, like back in the day type flicks.
Shout out to Art from State of the Art, Unboxing Art. Shout out to him. He put me on the Northern Men, something like that. I forgot the name of the movie. Northman. That movie's fucking good. That's a really good fucking movie. Like, it was really, really good. I think it was A24 that did that movie as well, if I'm not mistaken. But it was pretty good.
You know who Mads Mikkelsen is?
No.
The actor. He played, he was in Doctor Strange. He was Caecilius in Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's been in a bunch of other stuff. Rogue One. He's in a bunch of other things. He did this movie called Valhalla.
Yeah.
And it's, it's kind of like Viking type or Viking time. That's a really good movie if you can watch a movie that doesn't have like really any dialogue. Like there's really no dialogue. It's just you're watching this story unfold.
I love movies like, you know what movie was like that for me? The Revenant with Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah, it's a lot like The Revenant. Then you might like that. Check it out. It's called Valhalla.
Castaway. You know what? Castaway is another movie that that whole time he's in the island. Like I love those like less talking, more of this, no dialogue. It's just acting. It's him trying to play, the character. Enders, what's up, dude? I love stuff like that.
Yeah, I think
I sometimes picture like what would, no, it does look good. I sometimes picture like what would a movie of me would be without any dialogue, like me without like no talking in my movie. So like I wonder what that would kind of be like. What would I do? Like you would hear like the sound of like the spoon hitting the cereal, and the crunching,
the cereal bowl,
soup, like the soup sizzling, and then you'll hear like as I'm grabbing the noodles, you'll hear me. Like that's all you would hear, like things like that. Like even in the bathroom, you hear like whoop, like the shit.
You know what that reminds me of? Have you ever seen this movie with Will Ferrell? It's called Stranger Than Fiction. Have you seen this movie?
Yeah.
Where he's like he thinks he's going crazy, and he thinks he's hearing a narrator. You've seen that?
Yeah.
That would be a fucking wild movie. Like, what if that was a fucking real life thing? Like,
I think we
narrating what you're doing. Would you just? How would you react? You're doing your dishes, and it's like, I really need to go get some fucking pussy. Danny thought to himself as he washed a cup, and you're just like,
you just gave me an idea.
What?
You just really gave me an idea. So here's the plan, right? And we really got to follow through on this. Okay, we got to do it. I want you to record yourself on a day. Record the day.
Okay.
Send me the video, and then I'll do a voiceover over. I will narrate your day, and I'm gonna do the same. And I'm gonna narrate. Matter of fact, I'm off tomorrow. I don't work tomorrow, so tomorrow I'm gonna start recording myself. I'm gonna record little bits and pieces. Like it's gonna be a bunch of little takes, and I'm not gonna say anything. And I'm gonna let you narrate.
I'm gonna have to narrate it. Am I narrating it in like first? Like I'm narrating it for you, or I'm narrating about you?
About me. Like I need you to.
That's easy. I can do
in your best narrator voice. I need you to narrate my entire day. So tomorrow I'm off. So tomorrow my plan was to like get up early, have breakfast, and go to like Barnes and Nobles and stuff. I'm so serious. I'm gonna like. That's what they do. It fucked up. I'm serious. I'm gonna record little, like I'm gonna record myself in the morning, getting up, getting dressed. I'm gonna record myself because I'm probably gonna go to Dunkin'. I'm gonna record myself drinking coffee and eating my sandwich. I'm gonna record myself at Barnes and Nobles, sitting down looking at books. Okay. I'm gonna record myself. I'm probably gonna go to Target and walk in Target, record myself at Target. Hell, I might even surprise you and record myself taking a shit. Just might not show anything. I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna send all that stuff to you, and then we'll show it next week, and then we'll see how it goes and see how good we do.
Let's not oversell it and say it'll be next week. We'll say we'll work on it. We'll get it in motion. We're not gonna guarantee it'll be next week.
Okay. All right. But yeah, no. But the movie looks great. Yeah. What else you got?
Yeah, that looks pretty good. And obviously, no surprise, everybody's seen it, and we've already had somebody ask us about it. It's Clayface. The trailer for Clayface dropped.
Yes.
We have that here, too. We can fucking play that one.
Let's play the teaser a little bit. Let's see the teaser. This would be only my second time watching it. I saw it once.
Looks fun.
It looks like in the morning.
It's very fucking horror movie feel, which is right. I thought of you immediately when I saw this.
No. It definitely is.
Gives me like fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibes.
Right.
And this is like kind of a big departure from what they were saying Clayface was gonna be.
Right. It looks really, really good.
It really
Now,
does. It's like it feels like a big departure though, because they kept on saying, this universe, this Batman universe, was going to be, more ground based, realistic.
well, he
And this is
confirmed it.
not.
It's no, because it's not part of that universe. This
This
movie is
isn't
not
part of
part
the
of it.
Matt Reeves.
No. So
This
I
isn't part of
also
this isn't part of the Pattinson universe.
no. So I thought so also, because they did mention that a lot of their characters are going to be grounded, and it wasn't going to be no metahumans in that universe. So
Right.
according to James Gunn, this movie takes place before Superman. So this is part of their chronological order movie. So this movie takes place before Superman. So this is part of that universe. So that's why you see the hand. It's more, but
yeah, it's
I
more,
like
fucking mutation type.
Right.
Shit,
I love the
supernatural.
horror. Right, and this is perfect too, because these are This is a character that you could make a horror movie out of. Like, how cool is that? Like, DC's making horror movies, and then that was actually going to be one of my discussion questions for tonight. Like, what other? Like, I think of this as like, what other characters? Not even just Batman, or other DC characters you could make horror movies. I think Scarecrow. You can make
Killer
a horror
Croc.
movie with Killer Croc, fucking the ventriloquist, or fucking
not even just a villain thing, but like a whole swamp thing. Fucking
right.
swamp thing.
Right. Like Swamp Thing, Hugo Strange, like a Saw-based Hugo Strange movie, like stuff like that, with Victor Zsasz as a serial killer. Like, dude, fucking great. So it's nice. It's nice to see that DC is kind of, again, this is exactly what we wanted, and this is exactly what needed to happen, right? Where they're taking these characters and they're like taking these characters that we really haven't seen on live action, and they're like, hey, let's put them in their own story. So like, hey, I'm not gonna put Clayface in this movie right now. He's a scary fucking character, because that's what he is. And if you read the comics and you watch the animated series, that's a sad fucking story. And that's a horror movie itself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even the shit. So it's nice that they're going with this kind of thing, and and if it does good, it opens doors for other characters. Not, a Black Hand, like when they're doing the Lanterns, like it's a cop intergalactic cop show. Like, I haven't seen it. People are knocking it but I'm giving it a chance because it's different. I like it. So it's nice that they're giving us these characters, and they're kind of like making them grounded, but they're like doing these like little genres, like horror based. Like, who would have thought, right? Just like Penguin. Who would have fucking ever thought anybody would say, oh man, I can't wait to watch the Penguin story. You watch the fucking show. It's watching The Sopranos. It's a good mob. And that's what he is. He's a mobster. It was nice. And hopefully this one does as good.
I think the Penguin show is what also led me to think Clayface was going to be part of that Matt Reeves universe. I think that's what I was thinking, because But so do you think that this is going to be, in a way, how we get introduced to Snyder's, or not Snyder's, what's his name? Do you think is this how we're going to get introduced to the new Batman from what the fuck is his name? God damn, why can't I think of his name?
James Gunn.
Gunn, that's his name.
Yeah.
Do you think this is how we're going to get introduced to Gunn?
Not Jesus. It's not Jesus. It's Gunn. James Gunn.
Right. Do you think Clayface? It's not going to be the whole part of Clayface isn't going to be a Batman story. It's going to be Batman. Do you think we're going to get a Batman reveal at the end of like?
I mean, we might get a teaser, because if you watch the trailer, you can see Gotham. It has the Gotham signs on one of the cars or something. So I think at some point they will. It's just, again, it works so well. Look, think of like Peacemaker, how Peacemaker was, right? How it had some form of I like it because all the movies that have come out so far, they're all connected, but they all are from the same kind of universe, right? So it's kind of cool that we're getting this, because if you read, like, I love that he keeps it true to what it is, right? Like, because when you read Superman comics, they don't have the same feel that when you read a Batman comic, right? Like a story with Lex Luthor and Superman is different from a story from Batman and Clayface, right? Like, there's gonna be that horror element in that story with that Batman.
Yeah,
story.
Well, because it's a detective story at heart.
Right.
Batman used to be, a detective story at heart. So
Right.
I mean, they could kind of introduce Batman without even introducing him, though. You know, because he could just be Clayface is out doing something and he's fucking breaking the law or some shit, and he looks
Yeah.
up, sees the fucking bat signal in the sky. And
Right. They could probably do that. They probably will.
It's time for him to fucking roll on. You know, something like that.
Right. There's a
rather than
possibility
full
that they
Batman reveal. You know.
No, I don't think they'll do a full Batman review. I think they're gonna see again. This is why James Gunn is good for DC right now because he's taking character. He's really good at taking characters that you really like. Again, Clayface, the Penguin. We know these characters, but we don't know them as much as we know like the Joker, right? So we see a bunch of Joker movies, a bunch of this and that. So he takes these characters that really nobody really wants to pay attention to much and makes them larger than life. He brings them up to A level stars, right? Now, like I'm looking forward to a second season of the Penguin, or like I can't wait to see what he does with the Lanterns, or I can't wait to see what he does with what happens with like Clayface, or even like another character, like a Victor Zsasz show or movie. Like I would love to see something like that, right? Because
right.
I think one of the things that I love the most is that when you watch some of these movies or when you watch this trailer, if you didn't know what Batman was, if you didn't know anything about Batman or didn't know anything about Clayface, you'd be like, man, this is an interesting horror movie, a body horror movie. How cool is that? Like The Substance or like Together, right? Like movies like that. Like this is what that reminds me of. Together and The Substance. It reminds me of those. So it's pretty cool. I like it. I think
I love the horror movie vibe of it. As soon as it started with him looking in the fucking camera, that was the first thing I said is, oh man, Danny's got to fucking love this.
Oh, I love it. I loved it the minute I saw it. Like this is only the second time because I know when I was watching, I was on my way home and like I was distracted from a pigeon that was following me. I was getting followed by a pigeon. I don't know why the pigeon was following.
Pigeons got cameras in them.
Like it was like hopping too. It wasn't like walking. It was like fucking hopping behind me, and I kept stopping. I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with this pigeon?" Like I thought he was dying. Maybe he had like rabies or some shit. I don't know.
Were you carrying any bread?
No. Only buns I was carrying, the ones that are on my backside. Those
that's what it was. Just trying to get a taste of your buns.
But it looks great. I'm excited for it. Now, a movie that we didn't talk about that's up here that's actually out now is the Michael movie. It's out. Critics are not happy with it. I watched a lot of the non-spoiler reviews. It's at 96% with the audience, which is the thing that matters the most to me because we're the ones who paying the money to go see these fucking movies, and people are liking it. I think a lot of the complaints that people are saying about the new Michael movie is that it cuts out there's a lot of things in the movie that are not shown that should have been shown. There's a lot of things that are not been shown, and then the movie cuts. So apparently there's supposed to be a sequel to this movie. So it stops at one point of his life, and they're going to do a second sequel where they talk about all the allegations and all that other shit that he was going through after. This is more like
we don't need to fucking see that in the movie, do we?
I mean, I would entertain it. It's weird to me to do it as a 2-part because I would think you would do, but also
a whole movie of his fucking allegations. That's weird.
Believe it or not, a lot of the things that were cut out, apparently, a lot of things is legal stuff. There's a lot of things people can't talk about in movies. They weren't able to use.
Fucking fans and people, movie critics, they'll just find anything to fucking complain about.
Which is like
influencers,
the reason why
they call themselves. Well, influence my fucking ball bag, honey. I'm gonna watch the Michael movie. All right.
No, I'm excited to watch it. I'm excited to watch it because I know for a fact that Jafar Jackson, that's his nephew's name. I know he's gonna.
Plays Michael.
He's the one that plays Michael, and I already seen some of the clips, and I'm like, this kid got it. He's not even.
Haven't seen the movie yet.
I haven't seen the movie yet, but I've seen a couple of clips like from the trailer stuff, and in my mind, I'm like, yo, there's a lot of impersonators, and this kid is like, it's in his blood. There's no faking that. There's no faking the dance.
Literal family.
Yeah, like it's in his blood to dance that way. Like, and oh my God, he sounds like his uncle. He dances like his uncle, and like some of the scenes, like that's a lot of the things that I've seen with the non-spoiler too. It's like the video, the cinematic of like the cinematography and the cinematic scenes where he's like doing some of the thriller video, the beat it stuff. I'm like, that's the kind of shit I want to see. Like, I want to see that. Right. And like, I'm excited for it. I'm happy that the audience score went up because again, Sometimes critics don't always get it right. You know what I mean? Sharknado. If you don't believe me, look up Sharknado. If you don't like Sharknado, is a movie you should never take serious, and they got that movie up high. The critics love that movie. They like put it at a high category compared to like a other movie where you watch it and you're like, you ever watch the movie where people, the critics say, "Oh, this movie's fucking horrible," but then you watch it, it's like, I really love this fucking movie. This movie's
well, I mean,
great.
that happens with a lot of movies that I watch, you know, and it happens with you as well, where I'll say something I've watched and I enjoy it, and you're like, really? And then like I find out like, yeah, critics fucking hate the shit I like, so I'm a bad judge for what critics have to say.
Ender says,
don't give a shit.
oh, he was narrating my thing. He said, then Danny realized that it was just a rumble. That was the warning of the impending piss that was going to come out of his balloon. Not once again. Danny said, D and D eggs and cheese. Dunkin' Donuts egg and cheese will be consumed last. I like that. I like it. Yeah, I mean, there are some movies that people have said they hate, and I'm like, you hate that? Revenge of the Nerds. Like, I fucking love Revenge of the Nerds. I love that movie.
Well, I mean, that's all bias, you know.
I love that movie.
I think people who are critics or people who take what critics say as the gospel, I think it's all fucking weird. Like,
the gospel.
Are you unable to formulate your own opinion? You have to listen to what Cisco and Ebert say about a fucking movie or whatever review spot reviews a movie. Like, fuck that.
Yeah,
Make your own. Go have your own opinion.
Yeah, don't go into these movies. Yeah, don't let nobody like
movie and decide whether or not you liked it.
Yeah, and if you don't like it, that's fine. It's okay not to like a movie,
right,
and if you like it, good. Enjoy. Have your own opinion about movies. All right.
Right. If I wanted your opinion, Danny, I would give it to you. I would tell you what it is.
Oh my God. Oh man. Yeah, so Clayface looks fucking great. I'm excited for Michael. Hopefully I'll get to see it sometime this weekend. Like I said, I got a couple of days off.
Yeah, I mean, I won't go see that in the theater, but I'll watch it when it's on streaming.
Right, your theater is like an hour away or something like that, right?
Well, I mean, we have a good theater is an hour away. We have like a podunk, like hole in the wall.
So for you to go to the movies, it's like going on vacation. It's like a vacation. It's like a road trip for you.
That. Like, so we don't live in a city. We live out in the sticks.
You live in you're a Robin Hood.
Right. So the first city that you would come to, a smaller city, there's like a small podunk fucking hole in the wall movie theater there. But then like the next city, or basically like two more cities over, you know, there's like a Regal cinema.
Okay.
And like, but that's the best.
How long does it?
If we want to go to the movie tavern, that's like a fucking 2.5 hour drive for us to get to the movie tavern.
By the time you're there, the movie's already on digital. By the time you get there, you're like, I'm here to watch. I'm here to watch Spider-Man: Brand New Day. It was like, sir, that movie's already out for sale. Yeah. That movie's not here anymore.
There's movies that like we'll watch on Prime. Like, Prime has the option to buy or rent.
Right.
And like sometimes my wife and I will beat some. Well, $7.99 is a lot to rent a movie we're only going to watch once. Yeah, well, are we going to go to the fucking store and spend fucking $19 on it and only watch it once, or do we pay half of that and only watch it once?
Bill had mentioned to me, I think it was a couple of days ago. I think he mentioned it today. He was like, Scream 7 was on sale for like $7 or some shit like that. And then he went to go buy, because he hasn't seen it.
You're going to have to give it away.
And then he was like, oh, they went up on $20. I was like, dude, don't spend $20. That movie's better free than it is.
Yeah,
it's better free than it is.
Don't do it, Bill.
Yeah, literally, you're gonna hate yourself. It's like going to a food place or going somewhere you're craving something to eat, and then you go and they fuck up your order.
It's like going to Dunkin' Donuts and somebody hands you their coffee like this.
Yeah, don't ever fucking hand your coffee like that to me. We'll stop being friends. I won't speak to you. If you ever hand me my coffee like this, Just understand that I'm gonna do witchcraft on you. I'm gonna.
He hates it. So what I like to do is I like to lick my palm and then grab the top of his drink and hand it to him.
You know, if you ever did that to me, I'm gonna call your job while your hand is inside of a fucking. I'm gonna call like one of those Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, do you guys have this Caucasian male in here? He's probably wearing a Mighty Ducks hat." And they're like, "Yeah, he's the guy that's fixing the oven."
He's got his hands in our machines.
I was like, "Listen, hear me out. I need you to listen to me. I need you to put everything down, and I need you to run and leave now. And do me a favor, call the authorities. He's a mass serial killer. He has like 20 bodies over here in Connecticut. He escaped over there." As you're in there trying to like fix something.
I knew it. I knew
it. They're gonna all approach you. And they're gonna have you like you're gonna see the fucking news and Kevin's on top of the cop car. Like, what the fuck did I do? All I'm doing is existing.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
Mighty Ducks hat. That's him.
Oh my god. Oh shit. All right, so Kevin, we're at that point of yeah.
Let's skip right to the point where we say, "Do you got a quote?" Let's go right to that point.
Do you want to get to the quote? No, I don't have a quote for tonight.
I don't either. Let's find a quote.
Let's find a quote.
Hold on. Let me think of
a good Star Wars quote. Something I've never heard. I need a good Star Wars quote. Who, by the way, thank you for reminding me. I haven't watched those episodes of Maul.
Man, there's more now. There's
good, even better, because now I got something to binge. I got something to binge watch now. So as soon as I get off here, I'm gonna watch all 6.
It's still got a fucking perfect score on Rotten Tomatoes. It's insane.
The animation looks great and everything. It looks really good. Like, I agree with you, and I'm definitely gonna watch it now. Like, thank you for reminding me. I'm definitely gonna watch it tonight.
Yeah, definitely catch up.
Yeah. You got to say in your best, is it a Sith quote or a Jedi quote?
Hold on. Oh, wait. Actually, I got one thing to show off. This is a
show. Oh, yeah.
For the fucking quote.
Look at that. You did some paint work.
I got some paint work done on this. So I sanded it. I primed it. I fucking did the black. And then I got red hot glue sticks, like for a glue gun.
Yeah.
Do all the cracks. And then I painted the grill silver, and I didn't like how it wasn't shiny enough. So then I went and bought silver leaf. So it's like you paint glue on there.
Yeah.
It's like this real thin silver sheeting, and you put it right on there, and then you fucking rub all the extra. So it's kind of not real great lighting in here, but you can see the parts of the silver are a lot shinier because it's.
You should bring it to Legion's Con. You should bring it to Legion's Con.
It's turning out pretty good. I got to figure out how I'm gonna attach the eye lens still.
Yeah.
But I have the lens for it.
Are you able to take it apart? Are you able to take it apart, or is it?
No, I glued it. I put it all together and like glued it final together so that it doesn't come apart anymore.
Okay. So how the hell are you gonna put it on? You could just put it over your head and it just fits. You should leave it just like that. You look like a Mortal Kombat character. I'm trying to think of a ninja name for you.
I gotta shave the beard though, because look, all fucking hangs out underneath.
You would be like the beetle. The cock-a-beetle.
Oh yeah, so that's I wanted it there. Now I know a quote. Yeah. So quote of the night is from Kylo Ren. I know what I must do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Put it on. We were just talking about you. We were just talking about you not too long ago. He said, put it on. Put it on one more time for him. And say that quote again, but you got to say it in your best Kylo Ren voice. All right, I'm going to do the music. Okay.
I know what I must do, but I don't know if I have the strength.
And with that being said,
good night, beautiful.
Good night.
Thank you for tuning in.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button.
Click that notification bell
for more content.